Hi guys, welcome to Munchy Story. My name is Muya. In today's video, we are going to talk about Mapo Tofu.
I can never forget the first time eating Mapo Tofu. It was spicy, numb, fresh, with such an awesome fragrance altogether. The history of Mapo Tofu can be traced back to 1862, during the Qing dynasty in China. There was a couple, Mr. and Mrs. Chen, who ran a small eatery near a bridge called Wanfu in Chengdu, Sichuan province. This small restaurant was especially popular for those porters who passed by the bridge every day and needed a quick bite of the food. While Mr. Chen was busy serving food to the customers, Mrs. Chen spent most of her time in the kitchen. One day, when the restaurant was about to close, another group of workers came inside. They asked, "Oh, we're so hungry. Is there still something cheap and quick to order?" Mr. Chen wasn't so sure. He said,
"Well, it is kinda late already. I need to check with my wife and see if we still have enough ingredients left."
Then he came into the kitchen and asked his wife. Mrs. Chen had a quick look. What do I still have? A plate of tofu, some Sichuan douban paste, soya sauce, garlic, ginger, a bit of sugar, salted black beans, Sichuan pepper, green onions, and a bit of mincemeat. Mrs. Chen had a short brainstorming. Then she started to cut the tofu into small cubes. She chopped the meat into fine little pieces and prepared the green onions like this, the white parts for frying and the green parts for garnishing later. Ginger and garlic, and of course, let's rinse the salted black beans. Sichuan pepper is also essential to the taste, and not to mention the Sichuan douban paste, which we should chop it together with the rinsed salted black beans so that the flavor will be released. Back to Sichuan pepper. Use the low heat to fry until the fragrance comes out, and transfer to the mortar and grinding again. Now we'll get a clean pan. Add around 4 tablespoons of oil to fry the chili paste. Then bring in Sichuan pepper, ginger, garlic, and the white part of the green onion. 2 minutes later, put the minced meat and tofu inside as well. Now all you need to do is simply adding soy sauce, water, and bring it to cook. We also want to thicken the sauce with tapioca powder. The proportion of powder to water should be 1:10. Now, slowly pour the tapioca water into the pan, and not all in once so that it is easier to control the thickness. Voila! This yummy and spicy chili sauce with tofu immediately won over everyone's heart. Later, more and more people came to the eatery for Mrs. Chen's tofu dish. The chili sauce tofu got famous by word of mouth. Unfortunately, due to the low social status of the women at that time, most women didn't have their own names. Mrs. Chen was, of course, no exception. Since Mrs. Chen had some pock marks on her face, which in Chinese it is pronounced ma, and older women are oftentimes called po, so the customers at that time began to call her Ma Po, the elder lady with pock marks. Therefore, this tofu dish, later on, to be referred to as Mapo Tofu. That's right, pock-marked old lady tofu. Thank you very much for being here. If you like my Munchy story, subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss a thing. I will see you next time then.